Important Podcast.
Did Josh sing that? That sounded interesting.
Welcome back to the Important Podcast. This is a very special edition episode.
As you can tell,
Why?
we're not in the home base.
We're not at home.
Right.
We are shooting off location. This is
We're not
very, very special. Very important.
Where
because-
actually are we?
Where are we?
Are we at a disclosed location?
Where are we?
Don't tell them.
Tell them where we
It's a
at.
secret.
No, tell them.
We're at my house.
What's it called?
Human Heart Studios.
Human Heart Studios.
I live in here in the basement.
In the basement?
Yeah.
Do they feed you?
No.
You look good for somebody who's not being fed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
They don't do it like
Oh,
they used
shit.
to. Man, what a pleasure it is to be here. This is actually really cool.
Yay.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming here and making me feel important.
You're
You
welcome.
are
That's
important.
Thank
the
you.
most important person in the
In
world.
the world.
Yeah.
And tell
Thank
us-
you. That's so kind. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Is it not going?
Fuck you.
No, it is. It's just funny.
Well, without further ado, what's your name, soldier?
Sorry.
You're going to make Harry very happy if you just
You
keep
are a
laughing
soldier.
so liberally.
My name is Grace. Should I tell them my last name?
You do whatever you want.
What do
No,
you go
I'm not
by
gonna
in
tell.
the streets?
G Money.
G Money.
Yo.
Grace.
Okay.
G Hammer.
G Hammer.
That's fire, right?
G Hammer. That is a good one. I like that. That's good. Maybe I'm gonna change it up. No, I go by Grace. Pretty
by
much
Grace.
everyone calls me Grace. No one call me Gracie and none of that.
Just Grace. Just Grace. We like that. So Grace,
I
tell
So
us.
graceful.
It
Not
is.
even.
Oh,
I guess. Okay.
The name or you?
Yeah, I'm not. The name could be considered.
I mean, that's what it's about. Grace. man.
Yeah. You're right.
Grace, tell us what makes you important.
What makes me important? Well, that's very different for me now because I'm a mom now. So that's the first thing I think of, that I'm responsible for keeping a child alive. That's probably what makes me the most important.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
Heavy. Is
Yeah.
that the soul thing right now? Is there
It
anything
feels
else?
like it
Feels
right now. That's probably made me feel the most important. I don't know if I felt that important before, sadly.
Before the
Yeah.
mothering came to be,
Yeah.
what were you doing before that?
The same stuff, honestly. I was still at the studio, the old studio, still making art. I was making more art, and I don't know. I think what makes me important is like bring people together and organize things, like make things happen that people don't even realize that I was responsible for, because I'm not really like a
Big on showing that.
yeah.
You like being the puppeteer in the background?
Yeah. Yeah,
Which-
I love it.
Which is important to know. So,
Mhm.
on top of you being a mother to your son, Sonny,
Mhm.
who is, how old is Sonny right now?
He's 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
I gotta say, he's very cool.
Sonny,
Yeah, he seems
he's so cool.
he seems very independent. Like, I mean, he can't walk yet.
Yeah, he's not independent.
Yeah, he's a baby, but I walked in and he was
Yeah,
like,
he
"What
just
up?"
chilling.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!" Like, this
He
is
probably is for his age, but just
Yeah.
don't feel like
He
it.
seems like very like.
Yeah.
Grown.
I know it's too early
He
to tell.
act grown because he around only grown people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's dope. He's gonna
That's
be an
one mature
amazing
little
kid. He already
baby.
is.
Yeah, I wonder what he'll be like.
Yeah, but and aside from being a mother to Sonny,
Mhm.
you're kind of a mother to Human Heart, right?
It's funny you say that. That's what people call me.
The mother.
Yeah, Bailey, she always used to call me like Mother Grace, like just like
Mother
because that's
Grace.
I'm the mom
Sounds like a
friend, like,
nun.
really
Yeah.
am. I don't know.
So tell us about how Human Heart came together.
That's a good question. I was just trying to think about that.
It's funny she wasn't prepared for this question.
No, I mean that it's expected, but I don't know. Let's break it down. So me and my cousin Dominic, who was just in here trying to pick up the cat, we worked at this bagel shop together, and I was just like we hate it here. We need to get something. Like, we need to do something. And I always felt like people didn't really fuck with me. Like, I just wasn't cool enough, and I wasn't the type of person who was gonna like try to be cool enough. You know what I mean? So like, let's make a place for all the people who also feel that way, where they aren't like the cool kids. They're not invited to shit, or I don't know, just popping like that. So we got this studio at the Art Craft building. We didn't really know how we were going to pay the rent or anything. So we just kind of used our jobs to pay it and just made art. And we slowly started like adding people in and becoming more of an art collective and hosting events. And it just happened like on accident, honestly. We didn't really have a game plan at all.
So take us from where you started to where you are now. This is nothing you would have envisioned.
Like, I kind of envisioned it, but I didn't know how it would get like this. And I didn't expect it to be so successful, honestly.
So do you mean more like you always knew how you wanted things to operate and the angle you wanted to take, but you didn't know how to get the money flowing in?
Yeah. Yeah. Or if people would really support it. Because, like, people that would literally... I don't want to say, like, not fuck with me, like they had something against me or anything, but, like, they wouldn't acknowledge me almost. They'll be here. Sometimes they still don't acknowledge me because they don't even realize that I'm in charge. Like, one time at our old studio, this is pretty funny. So, like, we were renting out for a party. I don't remember, like, what kind of party it was, but whatever. The dude who was, like, an album release party or something, after party. And I was outside by the door because I was like, it's too many people coming here. I'm about to like watch out here. So this dude came outside drunk and he was like, yo, like, this is my studio. Like, he was trying to tell me that this was his shit. And I was just letting him talk.
Wow.
And then his friend was so drunk. He was trying to hug me. And I was like, no, like, get off of me. And it was just actually
nothing came over you, Grace, to want to be like, let him finish and be like, bitch, I own this.
No, actually, this is my shit.
You're a good person because I feel like a majority of people would have taken that opportunity just to like...
Yeah, but ultimately...
no, because it's just embarrassing for him.
Yeah, why you gotta
I look at him as like a loser, so...
Yeah, like, you know what the fucking deal is. You put it together.
Yeah, like, oh, wow, you're
wow, this is your studio?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. So, take me back to the Art Craft building. How did you guys start to... How did you pay the bills? How did you figure it out?
Well, we both were working. Like, so it was pretty cheap, honestly.
No shit.
Yeah.
So...
They were letting it go there.
And the artists that were... Because I know you guys call the in-house artist the human hardest. So when did those people start to come?
So the first person was Becky. Like, she's one of my best friends. So
Becky's a little glasses.
She kind of looked like me. Yeah. Those people, they were related. So, yeah.
All right.
That's Becky. So she was like, it was me, Dom, and Becky. And then, like, Kay Yori, who was also our friend. Like, we were just all friends. So it was mostly our friends. And then we met Bailey. Rest in peace to Bailey. But she, we just, like, met her. I don't know how. And she's, like, painted a dragon on the wall. I was like, you want a tattoo here? And she's like, yeah. So she became part of it. And then, let's see, who else? It took a minute, like...
How was the first dollar made? If you don't mind me asking, like, what was
we don't make a lot of money.
what was the first
dollar
money you saw coming in? Was it from the tattoos? Was it from the art collections you were selling?
Probably from the tattoos. Like, they pay me.
So I was gonna ask.
Yeah, to be in here, basically.
So it's kind of like a booth rental kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Can you disclose the prices?
Yeah, I can disclose prices.
Like, if there's somebody out there that wants to, you know.
Yeah. Just $200 a month, and that's pretty much it. We're, like, kind of full right now out of capacity, but it is something I want to continue expanding, like, long term, is how I envision it working out. Because it's helped out a lot of us, like, just networking. We've all met so many people. And if you have a art form that generates a lot of money, like Bailey did, and now Andy was Bailey's close friend. Now Andy tattoos where Bailey was tattooing. Like, you can make a lot of money. Yeah.
So, you were an artist first?
Yeah.
So how did you get into art?
I don't know.
And what kind of art do you make? Are you a painter?
Yeah, I'm a painter. I like painting and drawing, and that's mostly, I mean, I don't know. It depends what you consider art.
What do you consider art?
A lot of things. That's what I say. Like, I consider this art. So.
What, this podcast?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's not.
I don't think it is. I think it's art. I don't know.
So I'm artistic.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that.
But that's why I said it like that, because a lot of people don't have the same definition.
So where's your inspiration come from? Do you want to dip and dabble? Is it an art teacher? Is it maybe music? Or
is my inspiration?
Yeah.
Know. It's really just like life around me, pretty much.
Maybe not inspiration, but what was the first maybe piece of art that captured your attention? That was something that kind of triggered?
That someone else made?
The Mona Lisa, perhaps?
No. I don't know.
You ever paint someone naked?
Yeah, all the time.
Like a naked model?
No.
Oh. But you painted naked people, figures.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Not a live model. I would. That would be cool.
Yeah, but so you don't... the fuck off. You don't have you can't cite a specific inspiration that got you to pick up a brush or a pen or a pencil.
I really, really wish I knew. Yeah. I've been painting for a really long time, like since I was a little kid. So.
Anybody around you, like in your family, maybe?
No.
Really?
I just remember drawing like Dora. Like, I had like these little Dora toys, and I drew it, and my dad was like, "That's really good." So then I just kept drawing. That's it. That's all I remember.
I guess I got a rebound question to go with that.
Well, we have to shout out Dora the Explorer.
Shout out to Dora. She taught me how to draw.
None of this would be possible if Swiper swiped that shit from her.
Oh, that's a fact.
So shout out to you, Dora.
Do you watch Spanish version or English version?
I don't think I watched it at all. I don't remember watching Dora, honestly. Maybe. I just had like the little character. Like, it wasn't on the TV.
I used to climb trees because of Boots.
That's awesome.
I thought Boots was so fly.
It's so cool.
No pants and just boots.
Yeah, that should be the next
of all
style.
People,
wait,
so
just
you
start
wanted
wearing
to
no
be
pants
the monkey?
and boots.
Yo, chill out. Man.
Wow, damn.
You see that?
Dog,
dude. You fucking
Boots was so cute.
Are you ready to raise a black man?
Are you talking to me? Am I ready?
I'm not talking to Harry.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if he has kids or not. Shit.
Nah, you can't have gays don't have kids.
That's a great question. I don't know if I'm ready. I hope. Yeah. I feel like it's just like parenting in general. I wasn't ready to be a parent in general. I literally think about that all the time.
Grace, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
So
like, I was just thinking about that. Not about him being black, but like we live in
like,
hood. So I was thinking about, so I was just thinking like, I really want to move because what if my son start like getting into fucked up shit, and then that's just sad and stressful. Mm-hmm. And I was just realizing like no parent really wants that, and there's really no good way to prepare
or to prevent it necessarily.
Yeah, I know.
And
there really isn't.
It's like no matter where you're at, there could be fuck shit around.
And the strict parents usually make the wild kids.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't know, man.
That's
I don't
the great
know.
thing about parenting is nobody's ever perfect at it. You're always getting better.
Yeah. You've heard the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child.
Mm-hmm. It's very true.
It seems very much like you have a village around you.
I do. I do. Like here and my family, like me and David's family are really, really helpful. Like we're really lucky.
So it seems, from an outsider looking in, I gotta say I'm not worried about your son at all.
That's a sharing coming from you.
It's just like a parent instinct, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like,
Do you feel you were ever ready for a kid, or it's just something that...
Was I ready?
Well, she started to say she wasn't.
No, I mean, like, do you ever feel you were, like, finally ready, and then it comes, and it's like, oh, fuck, like...
Yeah.
This isn't...
Like, I always wanted to be a mom, and I always thought I was going to be ready. Like, honestly, when I was younger, I think 17, I was pregnant, and I had an abortion, and I wanted to have a kid, but my mom was like...
Too young?
no, you're not ready to have a kid. And at the time I was like upset about that. But now I think that now that I'm actually a parent, yeah, it would have been really, really, really hard. It's hard now. So I can't imagine like having a person who is involved with you like that. Like Dave is a really great dad and partner in life. So like if I was by myself, like,
yeah.
How important is it for you guys to raise Sonny in an environment like this?
It's really important. Like I feel really happy that I can raise him around so many artists and stuff. Cause like, can you imagine being a kid and knowing a bunch of artists like that are actually making art? Like I didn't know any
The other thing is too, I feel like a lot of times when we were growing up, other than art class, you didn't really get to be too creative unless you were in a club or outside school activity. For you, did you learn the most about art through an art teacher in school, or was it like outside activities that you really started to pick this up?
I don't know. Probably I did learn a lot in art class because I actually liked it. So like I would pay attention. But it took a while for to get to that good art teacher. Like I had this one art teacher. I switched schools a lot. So I had one art teacher at Roxborough, and she like, it was so different than any other teacher. She just had a bunch of stuff, like art materials, like kind of like in here, honestly, like trash and stuff, glue, just anything. And all we had to do was just make stuff. Like there was no rules. Like it was like, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And that was probably like changed a lot for me.
That's how I feel how art class should be. Like for us, it was always like, we're going to work with these shapes. You have to do this shading. Where art studios, there's no boundaries on your creativeness. There's nobody boxing you in with a set of rules. Right.
Because a lot of kids I realized don't like art. Because I was always the kid who would do people's art projects. Like they would be like, can you help me? And then I would do it because I would just fix it.
Well, don't you feel like being an artist as a kid gets caught up with like the kids with the straight A's and 4.0s? Like they're going to classify you as a nerd because you're into something that's usually not taught till school.
I don't know.
Were you ever self-conscious about being an artist?
No. I always fucked with it. People always thought I was so cool for that.
That's what's
I painted Gucci Mane in high school, and everyone was like, "Wow, that's so cool." Like, I know.
Have you found that having Human Heart and all the artists that come in here and do things here? Have you found like artist development being something that you do? Are you helping them to develop skills or like make a career path or anything like that?
I don't feel like I'm helping anyone with skills here because everyone's like does their own thing. Yeah. But it's something I would be interested in. I did want to be an art teacher, but I just didn't want to go to college.
Yeah. But
I did think about it.
So what's your big plan? What's the goal, the dream for Grace?
Plan.
Is it having Human Heart be like this global brand?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Like I don't know. I really want to be classified as a museum. That's, you know what? I forgot. That's actually one of the big reasons why I started this place. Because I love art museums. I go to the art museum all the time. But I was just like, damn, even at the MoCAs, like it's different now at the MoCA. But it's like, there's no one that I know in here. And I know so many artists. And like, I don't even like this shit. Like, no offense. It's like, this is really boring. It makes no sense. We live amongst so many artists. Why are they not included? So I'm just like, I'm just going to create my own art museum. So that's kind of what I hope it to be. I want it to be like studio spaces. My dream vision is like a school or a mall layout. Probably like I want to recycle one of those buildings. And like the classrooms are studios people can rent out. There's like auditorium, the cafeteria, want to have a restaurant in there. And then there's like the hallways, which could serve as like the art museum part, I would say.
That could actually, I'm seeing the mall version.
Yeah, a mall would be perfect.
I think that's fucking sick.
And there's a ton of abandoned malls. Mm-hmm. It just has to be in the right place though. There's not. I think it's important that it's in Cleveland.
What can you talk about that? Why is Cleveland so important to you?
Why is it important to me?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably because it's so, like, I live in Cleveland now, but I was raised in Cleveland Heights, so it's still pretty close. So I always grew up, like, coming over here, and I've seen it grow a lot, actually. Like, I remember vividly driving, I think I was, like, down maybe Carnegie. I don't remember. As a kid, I was like, there's a school bus in someone's backyard. I was like, that's kind of weird. And it's
not
like
a short bus, a full ass.
Yeah, a full bus. It was like abandoned. I don't understand what was going on. But like Cleveland, it needs a lot of love, I think. And I know it's actually going to receive it because like real estate is booming here. They're trying to take everything, get that shit up right now because like New York and all those places are getting so full. I think Columbus is like the fastest developing
city. Anybody watching this not from Cleveland, it fucking sucks here. Don't move
here.
I don't think it does. You really think so?
No, we just don't want more people.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I hate it here. Wow. Cleveland sucks.
I think I like that. And I like you saying the school bus image, right? And Cleveland does need a lot of tender love and care. But I think one of the coolest things about it is that, okay, if there's a school bus in the back, somebody's backyard, and there's trees going through it and shit, we don't necessarily remove the school bus.
Yeah.
We turn it into a food truck. You know what I mean? We like recycle shit.
Reuse, recycle.
Yeah. But you know what? Cleveland it's in the wrong hands right now.
Yeah,
it's in the wrong hands.
The city of Cleveland doesn't even fucking recycle.
Oh, I know. That's a scam.
Shout out Eddie.
Recycling is a scam. We learned that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie, man. Trash is going crazy. We coming out this
Who's
summer.
Eddie?
You got to watch the podcast, Grace. Jeez.
Okay, I'm sorry. Shout out to Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie.
I love him.
There's a lot of people doing their thing around Cleveland, and you have especially. I think we love what you're doing, and it's definitely starting to grow. And the biggest thing is we'll be able to support you in everything you're doing. So if you're watching this, you have art. How can people start to push?
How can people support Human Heart?
Yeah.
Well, how can people support us? That's a good question. I would say come to the events. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't really make money being here. That's okay. I mean, I want to make money. There's ways to make money, but it's not really my reason for it. So the best way to support it is come to the events, support the other people here doing shit, buy art. We do fat art. That's really fun. We take donations for art supplies. So you could donate art supplies. And at the fat art, we use those. So people could just come and make art for free. So
very dope.
That's a good way to support. Or you could just give me money. Really, you could do that.
Drop the cash out.
Right? No, don't cash out. Like I need a money order.
If you create a GoFundMe and give like an honest description,
I thought
people
about
give
that.
Money. It's like
I thought about
it's a tax write-off.
So when you guys are done, because there was recently you guys did a listening party here for Fresh Eater.
Yes.
So was that a paid event? Did you guys get paid for that?
Yeah, we get paid for events.
So people.
Me booked that event, so I didn't get paid. But shit, yeah, we do get paid for that. Like that, I only do that. Me personally, I only accept like bookings if I like it or if I need to make money because I don't have a job right now because I have to be a mom.
But I feel like that could be a regular
job.
It is, but it can be. But it's really hard because like I'm so used to being like the main person responsible, especially for stuff like that.
So
but now I can't. Yeah, it's been really hard because I'm kind of like a control freak.
Got it.
I'll be here though. I was here for that.
That's the mother
with my baby in the back. It's actually really inappropriate.
It's the mother
should not be here for this.
He's gonna be so cool though.
Yeah,
cool.
He'll probably be the coolest guy. Regardless of what he does, I think growing up amongst all these artists and all this creativity is just gonna be
ahead of his time.
Yes.
No matter what.
A pioneer.
I mean, you could be a doctor, engineer, anything.
What's his middle name?
Bior.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Be yourself.
Fuck, that's cool.
Artistic.
Damn.
What? I thought you said autistic.
I like that.
Oh my god.
All right, so this is a big question. I think we should have asked already.
Okay.
Human Heart. Where the fuck did the name come from?
That's funny. Like, I remember me and Becky, we were trying to think of a name, and Becky had done this thing. Her brand's called, like, Earth World Show, and one time she did, like, Earth Mart, and the art in Earth was, like, capital, so I highlighted that, and so I was just like, human heart, I guess.
You're just looking for something to have art in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I gotta say, I really do love like the logo.
I do too, and it also because humans make it, so it's like emphasis on that. Fuck AI, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Robots are gonna take over. They're already putting stuff in our food. There's chips.
It's really stressful. I've been
telling me to tell you all this stuff. Matter of fact, we're even framing the podcast so you only see it the way we want you to see it.
Exactly. You have no idea what's happening under the table.
Yeah, the robots are massaging our feet.
I'm just massaging them.
That would be so
Get
great.
that out of your mouth.
That's so funny.
But I gotta say, see, even with the AI and shit, Grace, one thing I gotta give you your flowers for is the general energy inside of the studio is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's really positive.
It is very positive. It's very unique.
That's awesome.
The embracing the representation of street art and
isn't that cool?
It's
like,
is.
Well, I'm sure there's other places, but it makes me happy that because shout out to graffiti artists and
all the taggers,
because that is a really interesting like avenue.
Dude, there's
a lot. It's deep, and they need a place because this shit is really cool.
It
like,
is.
I couldn't do that.
Shout out to
I don't understand the people that can do that shit. Even every font,
you know them?
every font's different.
I know. I'm really bad at fonts. Like that's something I'm not good at.
That shit is crazy. I'm not good at that either.
It's really impressive.
I can just make a face. I just do that.
There you go.
That's all I do.
I mean,
it's my tag.
Me too.
Sticky.
Honestly, I just like making faces.
That's it.
That's pretty much my thing.
You know, I kind of gave up on the visual art a little bit. Maybe I'll get back into it.
Just
You've inspired me.
Fun,
Dude, I could ask you a question about every single piece of art here. But there's some questions for you we got from the audience we must get to.
Look at him with his segues. He's killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Oh my God. And our question from the audience.
The audience. Thanks. Shout out to the audience over there.
All we need is some like beads for Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Some what?
Q, show your tits for some beads.
That's Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
dude.
whoa. Wrong holiday.
It's Mardi Gras.
I'm still going to bring them out for Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Do what you
All
do,
right,
man. Do what you do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're getting fucking drunk.
Not me.
Quentin actually gave it up.
Gave up what?
You went cold turkey on everything. No alcohol, no smoking.
That's how I am.
For the
I don't do
moment.
shit.
You know.
People think I do drugs. I don't think that's a compliment.
It's really not.
I know.
You chill as fuck, dude. You do drugs.
Thanks.
I guess in that sense.
They're like, you're really weird. You've never done psychedelics? I'm like, no. No, I haven't.
Oh, shit.
Word.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Shout out to the
rabbit hole.
natural weirdos.
We love
We
it.
love y'all.
It was the natural.
It's
Keep doing you.
Hey, it's
The
weird to be
non-crack
normal.
outfits.
It's normal to be weird.
The artificial weirdos. Fuck y'all.
Anyway,
Artificial. That's a great way to describe
fuck AI.
That shit. All right.
Anyway, question 1.
Mm-hmm.
What does a blank canvas represent to an artist?
Oh, okay. A project. I would say project, like, or a task, like something they need to do. Like, I'll be like,
That's interesting.
or like a special moment. I'll save my canvases for like the right idea.
So don't force it.
Some people do. I don't.
But when you see a blank canvas, you're like, it's just an opportunity.
Yeah. Right. That's a good opportunity. Yeah.
You prefer pencil, you prefer a paintbrush, you prefer a marker.
It depends on the moment. I like all those things.
Do you have a favorite medium?
Probably sketching. I like
Or
sketching.
pencil,
Yeah.
graphite?
I'll sketch with crayons, markers, and colored pencils all together.
My favorite. I love crayons.
Really?
My favorite.
They're
For sure.
okay. They're okay.
Fuck
They're like
me.
really waxy.
I'll go fuck myself.
I should do that later.
Oh shit. AI can do it for you.
ChatGPT.
What would you name your AI? Your sex doll AI?
What would I name her?
I didn't say it's a robot.
What
it could be a guy.
It can be a flat gender neutral name like Skylar.
It's a non-binary.
Celine.
There you go.
Celine D2. I don't know. Oh.
D off.
Whack me. Question 2. How do you balance parenting and pursuing your dreams? Has your dream changed since becoming a parent?
My dream hasn't changed, but how do I balance it? I don't know.
You have Sonny at all the events.
You're 5 months in.
Yes,
already.
that's how I balance it. And I don't know how long I can keep that up because it's already like not working out. Yeah. So we'll figure that out.
Do headphone events, like where all the music's just in the headphones.
It's not the music, it's the smoke and weed. Yeah, and it's like people want to come say hi.
Yeah.
And most of the people here don't have kids. Some of them might, but they're like, and I like it. Like, it's cool. But then I have to remember, like, damn, this is a lot going on.
Yeah, they don't have etiquette.
It's completely different.
Yeah, they just don't realize. And if we're not here, they'll be like, where's Sonny? Like, what the fuck do you mean?
It's like
Sonny is sleeping at home.
My dad told me the etiquette goes right out the window. Like, for him, he's not my dad's a lawyer. She's not, the kid's not in court with him or nothing. But he said it all changed when he had my sister and he went to a strip club and he's just like, that's somebody's daughter up there.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely look at things differently now. Like, you're a parent? Now I see other parents who, like, I can't think of anyone specific, but it's like,
we call him Voldemort if you don't want to name him either.
Well, I can't think of a person, but I'm saying, like, just in general, like, people be parents. Now I'm a parent. I'm like, damn, you're a parent. Like, you don't take care of your kids. That's fucked up. Like, damn.
Just being there for your kids the most important thing, right?
Yeah, like, how could you not? I don't understand.
Why don't people go to the strip club and be like, damn, there's somebody's mama up there?
They could. That would make more sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I would think that.
Wouldn't you want to give her
Probably
money then? Wouldn't you want to support her?
Me?
If it was if it's somebody's daughter, you're gonna cry out and be like, "Get off that pole!" But if it's somebody's mother, you're gonna be like, "Take my 20, shake that ass, and go use this to buy Jimmy
Pampers.
some food."
You're gonna buy your son McDonald's after this, right?
I'm throwing WIC cards.
That's fucked
Food stamps.
up. You're trying to buy my food
You
stamps.
can't resell food stamps, so throwing it at strippers
Yes,
may
you
work.
can.
Yes, you can. You could. I mean, you're not supposed to,
but
you could do
people
whatever.
do it. Like, yeah.
Shit, I'll buy your food stamps. Yeah, he do have them.
Now you don't.
We have food stamps.
They got stuffing on C color. We all out here trying to eat.
You know, majority of people on food stamps are white.
The real shit, they taking all of that shit because they know how to.
Look at you.
There's also, I'm pretty sure there's more white people in
Yeah,
there.
you're a burnt cracker.
Well, yes, that's
I think.
For sure.
Don't quote me on that.
No, for sure.
You're a cracker because you're salty.
What?
I'm just.
What'd you say?
A burnt cracker.
Man,
Ugh, burnt cracker sounds
I'm about to get
not
cancer,
good.
dog, and not in a good way.
No.
What good way is there to get cancer?
Oh, there's plenty of good ways to get cancer.
I thought you said cancer.
Oh no, not cancer. No, I mean,
Okay.
is there a good way to get?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No. Can you think of one?
Oh yeah, like the day.
The only thing I can think of is I get to use my Make-A-Wish.
Unless
they said,
as a kid, I was on that.
would you have used Make-A-Wish?
you're like, what does that mean?
I knew somebody.
Wait, you were on? What do you mean? Like,
Like, I was like, damn, I'm so jealous.
I want to wish. I'm trying to meet
What
John
did-
Cena.
No, hold on. John Cena's the Grim Reaper of Make-A-Wish because
What?
here's the thing.
do you
It's
mean?
there's a whole Reddit loophole about this. John Cena's one of, if not one of the most famous WWE superstars of all time.
Of course.
John Cena doesn't have the fucking time to go see every kid. So unless you have terminal weeks, days to live, John Cena's not going to come
the
see
last
you.
person
So
you
if you
see.
see John Cena walking through your door,
You
it's
can't
like,
see him.
I'm 100% going to die.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's fucked up. What would you have used your Make-A-Wish for?
A treehouse.
Yo, he wanted to ask that question a while ago. And it blew up the guest.
You can't ask everybody that question.
He made us throw away the episode.
Huh?
He made us throw away the episode.
Okay, we don't.
Are you serious?
Stop doing that.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry. I think that's a great question.
You know what? I'm glad
yours
you
for?
received it well.
Yeah.
What do I use mine for? Damn, you said a treehouse? That's pretty good.
Be like,
Yeah,
you're back
I
to
really wanted a treehouse as a kid. Not long, but when I was a kid, that's what I really wanted. Now I don't want to make a wish. I just don't.
I don't want to see John Cena.
No, definitely not wishing for that.
Okay, it depends on how old I was, but I probably would want to meet like Cookie Monster or some shit.
What?
You was just a motherfucker in an outfit, dog.
Nigga, I didn't know that back then.
That's sad. That
I mean,
you didn't know that. Like, what did you think? He
Dude,
was a
that's
real
not
monster?
important. Okay, y'all need to stop shitting on my life.
Sorry.
You asked me a question.
I think 12-year-old me would have wanted to meet like Peyton Manning or something.
What the fuck?
Really
Boys are so weird.
Really
like, why you want to meet somebody, man? I want some money or something.
I didn't know until you got older you could use your Make-A-Wish on trips. Like, you'd be like, I want to send my family and meet Hawaii.
A race car bed.
Yeah.
You
could feel like that's asking for too much. It's like, hey, I just want to meet this person.
I want to make a fucking wish and I want to go to Hawaii. That was a great one.
There's so many questions I have about that, but let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's go to question 3. What piece of art are you most proud of making?
I don't know. Most proud? Honestly, I like hate my art after a while. So that's like a really hard question. Ooh, probably like, but if I describe it, no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. This one piece I have of this girl on the clouds. I like that one.
Maybe did you have one you were disappointed in the final product, but it got a better ovation or got a better
response or something?
Brain fart. But people enjoyed your piece of art more than you enjoyed it. Yeah,
that happens a lot. Like, I'll not like something and someone else will be like, I like it. And then sometimes I give it to them. So. I don't know. I make a lot of art.
What if we count the studio as a piece of art?
Oh, then that's my favorite. Or Sunny.
Nice.
Can I talk about human creation as art?
Yeah, I made him. So, yeah.
Like a soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, that's how he came out. Like that.
Visuals for you all.
Oh my god! Did you guys save the placenta?
No, my birth was terrible. It was so fucked up. They took that shit for studying, and they told me that like when I was super high. So I would have normally said no, but I was like, oh, I'm sure. It was so high the whole time.
Dude, you have to. Dude, my mom did it without anything.
I wanted to, and then it just went south. They basically I had an emergency C-section, and they were like, "You're gonna die." Oh. I think they're full of shit. They induced me too. I didn't want to go. Do you even know what that means?
Induce you? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't really understand what it meant until I was pregnant. So, yeah. Everyone I know is having C-sections. I think it's like part of the game. Like,
it's a new fad.
It costs more.
Everybody's doing it.
Really?
Does it?
Yeah, it's a major surgery. Like, if you want the drugs, the C-section, the epidural, all that costs more. Like, my birth total, luckily I have insurance, but it would have cost like $30,000. That's a lot of money.
Just to be born.
Yeah, right? Just to get fucking cut open.
You know what I found out? There's the emergency air taxis that take you from like Africa or Europe back to the United States to use our healthcare for your insurance and shit. Okay. Costs damn near $200,000.
Yeah, I believe that. Like, ambulances cost a lot.
They call it an air ambulance or some shit. A lot of those life flights with the helicopters, you might get like your life saved.
The hospital costs a lot.
$20,000 bill.
Yeah.
The ambulance automatically charges you about $800.
Every doctor's appointment when I was pregnant was like $200. And ultrasounds.
We want free healthcare.
Yeah. Well, I have it now. I wish I had it then. I got, what's it called? I can never remember, Medicaid or Medicare. Which one's for old people?
Medicaid? Medicaid's for old people, I believe.
Okay. Well, I have the one that's for not old people.
I forget.
And now everything's free. All I had to say was I got that shit, and they're like, okay, forget about it.
Dang.
Like, what the fuck?
All right.
It's crazy.
General question.
You can actually read this one.
We're going to read that. Ask. It's all for all three of us.
Oh, okay. Do I need to be tapped into my emotions to be a better artist?
Harry, why don't you answer that?
I feel to a degree you have to have emotional intelligence because the color scheme, the drawing itself, you have to be I don't think you need to understand why you're feeling an emotion, but I think you need to understand how you're feeling, not why you're feeling it. And that will allow you to be a better artist. But do you need to be entirely tapped into your emotions? No, because I don't think anyone really is. Like, there's emotions that are always going to be thrown at you because life's not giving you the best odds. And I think you just got to take it day by day, maybe frame by frame, maybe picture by picture. But no, I don't think you need to be fully tapped in.
Chris, what about you?
I agree with you, but I'm going to say no, not at all, because I realize that no one else cares actually at all. Like me, I make really emotional art, but it just, like, there's a lot of people who are artists and their art has nothing to do with emotion. And I think it's really cool. And a lot of times that will get further, like patterns, and like that's kind of what people are more into now. So it just depends on, I guess, what a better artist is. But I feel that way. Like my art, like color schemes and all that, it's just all intentional. So I guess it just depends. I hate
Yotis?
I'm torn. I feel like yes, because art is just expression, right?
Yeah.
And to express, you have to have something to express. And so you may not necessarily be you may not know what you're feeling, but to express something means that there's something there. So essentially you're tapped into your emotions, but you may not always be cognizant of it or know where it's coming from.
I feel like you probably aren't an artist if you're not emotional or at least connect to it a little bit.
In some way,
Like, I feel like, some people, they see, like, some paper or whatever, and they're like, I don't know what to draw. Like, that's, like, a really normal thing. Like, they don't know how to convert it into a picture or art in general. Right. It depends on what kind of art you're making.
What about the people that, like, just draw what they see, creates... They mold clay to something they have in their head, That's
true. A lot of artists do that. And, I don't know. I think that's cool in a way where it's like capturing history.
But there's always an emotion behind it. Maybe it's determination, it feels like. I mean, even a baseball guy swinging a bat, that's an art itself. No two swings are the same. What are you swinging behind that bat? Is it anger?
Yeah. I wonder, does the artist know? Like, if they're actually seeing something and painting it, do they even know what's going on, or they just thought it was cool?
Comes together, maybe.
Art has changed a lot. Like, it didn't start off as being something for expression. It just started off as like, because they didn't have fucking pictures. So it's like, it just changed so much.
Music was to just take up dead space. Sound.
Have you ever tried your hand in music?
I used to play the piano. I really want to start playing again. So I play the piano. I love music, but I would probably never have like a career in music. Just be for fun. I want Sunny to play the piano.
It's a great instrument. It's an instrument that teaches you all the keys.
Yeah, they say it's like one of the hardest instruments to play.
That's
what they say.
All right, Grace, you got any questions for us?
Yeah. What's up with you guys? Like, just who are you? I don't know you guys until right now, so I have a lot of questions, really.
Who are we? That's interesting.
How'd you guys meet?
I can tell this story.
We were born
I would love. Oh my god!
You were joint twins.
So actually, it was second grade. It was Quentin's first day of school. He showed up like first month, coming from South Euclid.
No, I did not come from South Euclid.
You played South Euclid football.
That was later.
Football.
So where were you coming from?
Where were you coming from?
From East Cleveland.
Okay, very different place.
What school I went to? It was called Hope Academy, Chapelside.
I feel like I've seen that before.
So Quentin transfers in from there to Mayfield. We're in Miss Cordero's second grade class. And of all places, she places him in front of me. And it's not like the desk, like we're facing forward. Like this is second grade, we're facing each other. And Quentin's like, hey. And I'm like, it's quiet time. Shh.
You're so...
No. It's fucking
lame, right?
Grace, is fucking quiet time. Quiet time means shut the fuck up.
I would probably be like that too, honestly.
So Quentin's... And this is a motherfucker that doesn't... I do not like getting my card turned. I'm not about... You missed recess,
you don't want to get in trouble.
I missed 15 minutes of fucking recess. So Quentin keeps trying to talk. And I'm like, shh. He keeps trying to talk. Shh. And eventually the teacher goes, Harry, flip your card. I go, for what? She goes... You could have shushed Quentin quietly. I'm not going to make him flip his card.
What does that mean?
That's what the fuck. He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
How do you do it quietly?
No, so she makes me flip my card, and immediately I'm just like, bro, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
I did not like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him either.
And then eventually it's just like playing sports, having classes together. And like 5th grade, my mom makes Quentin wrestle. And my neighbor does some really racist shit. Like, no, excuse me, there's a little in between. Quentin comes over
I didn't mean to.
in 5th grade. And my dad is like, my dad being a lawyer, he works with like kids going through foster homes because he was a guardian at Enlighten. And one day my neighbor comes up and goes, "Oh, are you doing at-home visits now?"
Oh.
Thinking Quentin was one of the foster kids.
What the fuck?
My dad comes in, tells my mom, and my mom just freaks the fuck out, runs outside, starts tweaking on him, comes back in and goes, "Quentin, every fucking Friday you're coming over."
Hey, Grace, I'm Quentin.
I know, no.
Okay. I was assuming you did it. You didn't know who the fuck you
So every Friday, 5th, 6th, 7th grade, Q would come over. Made him wrestle too. He was one of the wrestling coaches. My mom just pushed him into the sport.
Who was wrestling?
I was wrestling, and he was the wrestling
mom,
coach. And my mom was like, "All right, you're not only going to come over, we're going to sign you up for wrestling too."
His neighbor.
Oh, the wrestling coach was your neighbor.
Yes,
Yeah.
he said that right.
Why are wrestling coaches always racist?
Dude, I've been on some
I
dual
feel like
teams where
only
I've been on some dual teams
adult
where I've really
wrestling
heard
is
them.
racist. And he's waiting to fight someone.
Yeah, anyway, that's how we met back in 2nd grade.
Unfortunately, it blossomed into what it is today.
Yeah, we've been friends for a
That's
very
awesome.
long time.
That's impressive.
Since we were 8.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't have any friends from 2nd grade.
I don't
Actually,
recommend.
I have one.
Throw them out.
Fuck them.
You can come loose to it.
They're all losers.
I mean, really, what's a good friend nowadays?
Oh. That's a good question.
Like, to me, I think...
People who stick with you when your life changes.
Yeah, that's a big,
Yeah.
that's huge. No matter what's going on, somebody's just...
But you know what? Sometimes you gotta get away from people when their
For
life
sure.
changes, like for the bad.
Absolutely.
You want to get away from them. Being a good friend is important, but you gotta be a better friend to yourself. Like, you can't be so obsessed with being a good friend, bro. People, like, we are grown. You know what I mean? Can't do all that.
For sure, because I feel the moment you put yourself to the side, you neglect your own health. And you
Right,
start, and it's
we're
granted,
too old
there's
for
those
that.
few friends, 2, 3 of them, that you can actually sacrifice your own self to help them, because you know it'll come back around.
Yeah, right.
But
Or they really need it.
We're definitely too grown and too grown up at a point where it's like, to be overdoing things like that, overdoing effort. But I do think a friend, somebody that checks up on you, on your emotional well-being, whether it's sometimes or all the time, and then somebody, I think a good friend is somebody that's going to tell you when you're right or wrong.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You're
And not fuck you. Not in a situation though. Like, if I was spitting some bullshit to randoms, I want my friend to be like, yeah, Harry's right. And then behind closed doors, you're a fucking idiot.
I'll never do that shit. You're a fucking idiot no matter what.
Yeah, I'll tell you then, probably.
Oh my God.
Like, what
I'll
are you
fucking
talking-
tweak.
You got any other questions for us?
How old are you?
25.
Both of you? I guess
Yeah,
it
our
makes
birthday
Birthday's
is
like 5 days.
5 days apart.
twins. Are you guys like besties for life?
Sure.
Do you have matching tattoos?
We're gonna do like the
He doesn't
Michael
have
Jackson
tattoos.
bleach skin thing, to we're both the same color.
Oh, that's so cool.
I do matching tattoos. 2 of my
You should get
friends.
plastic surgery to look like him, both of you.
Can't you see? I look like him already.
No. You don't.
Jewish.
Who looks more like...
I heard Michael Jackson was Jewish.
Word?
Was he?
No, I
Oh.
didn't.
I don't think that's true.
That would have been a big win for us.
Do you think Michael Jackson touched those kids?
No.
What about you?
Hell no. Put some respect.
about you?
Wasn't Macaulay Culkin and Michael
Yeah,
Jackson
that's how I
like
feel.
really tight?
They're really tight. Macaulay Culkin has vouched for Michael Jackson. Said he never
If
is
Macaulay
touched.
Culkin,
I thought he was
The
the, one
drug-
who said
if
that.
Macaulay
No.
Culkin, the drug addict, is
He's actually
clean now.
married to Brenda Songs
Yeah,
now. They have
and
a
every
kid.
kid.
shout out
He's
Macaulay
doing great.
Culkin and Brenda Song. But if he's backing up MJ,
He said no, he never touched me. He said it's a little weird, but he
He
never
was a
touched me.
little weird.
I mean,
I mean, what?
Michael
He
Jackson
was
never got to
weird.
have a childhood. 'cause he's-
No, I know.
admitted-
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he is a pedophile, I
not.
don't know. Okay, but listen, I can see why he would become one because that's typically how they become. People become
fucked up
pedophiles.
question.
Yeah.
Once Sonny is like,
Whoa.
hey, if Michael Jackson's still alive,
Come on.
Michael Jackson's like, hey, Sonny, come
No.
hang out at Neverland.
No.
I'll give you $1 million.
No.
The hesitation.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, what would this entail? If I was there,
hang out in Neverland.
If I was
Michael
there
Jackson.
and Sonny was not sleeping with Michael Jackson, then yeah, we could go. We could go. But he's not going on vacation with Michael Jackson.
For sure.
Like, why the fuck were parents letting that happen?
That's Michael.
Same thing with R. Kelly. Like, why are you letting your kid hang out with R. Kelly?
What if Drake wanted to hang out with Sonny?
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
I don't know. Drake has a kid. If I knew him,
Michael Jackson.
I'm not letting my kid hang out with any random person. Like, if I don't know them, like, if I'm not there.
Right, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Like, that's weird.
It's a great parent.
Michael,
like, I feel like every parent should probably do that, but
there's an interview snippet that I saw the other day where he's like, I would have them sleep in the bed and I would be on the floor in a sleeping bag.
No, that's weird. You're a fucking billionaire. Why can't you have a bed for these people?
And it's like, I slept with a lot of kids, but I just love children.
No, that's not normal. I don't care. That's
But
weird.
he never did. He's like, God knows my heart. Like, I just love children.
Didn't the one kid in Neverland say Michael Jackson didn't like put anything in him? Instead, he had.
I want to know. I don't care.
Whoa.
I don't even care.
You know what? We were just talking about a teacher that my friends had as a whatever. I messed up the whole sentence. One of their teachers, like one of the punishments was he made this girl sit on his lap, and they were just talking about how he just recently got arrested for having child pornography and stuff. Like, well, how did he get away with that?
Is this the one Columbus teacher that was putting cameras in the locker room?
No, this was like. I don't know.
As y'all talking about
Mr.
this,
Sullivan at
is
I think he worked at Noble.
Years. I feel like we all were like
Noble. I think he worked at Noble.
Experience.
I think
throughout this whole conversation,
we're Oxford.
I'm thinking about how I'm supposed to write the description for this episode. Like, we cover pedophilia, molestation.
What would your Make-A-Wish be? Grace talks about her Make-A-Wish dream.
Did Michael do it?
Did Michael do it? Oh my god.
Oh shit. Well,
would you let Sonny stay with Michael Jackson?
For $1 million. You forgot to add that part.
I could not. Oh, that's fucked up. Would you?
I don't have a kid. I don't know.
Would I let Sonny
it might be different.
I mean,
no! Oh my god.
Are you thinking that's a lot of money, or are you thinking that's Michael Jackson?
Both.
Shit. Well, anyway, aside from the child stuff, Mike didn't do it. Let's move on.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you tell the people, Mike. That sounds so much less. If I say Michael Jackson, he's like, just Mike didn't do it.
No, Mike sounds worse.
It does. Mike,
really?
Mike did it.
Mike wanted to do it. I think he wanted to do it. Maybe he didn't do it.
Michael didn't do it.
But you're saying, but the last part.
He wished he did, but maybe he had the self-control not to.
Oh, we dragging on.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
You can turn this shit off.
Can you tell a little bit with the people what's coming up with you? What's coming up with Human Heart Studios? How do you keep up and stay connected?
Events coming up. What's going on?
So you got a YouTube channel, you got Instagram.
Yeah.
Bang it out, dog.
Okay, let's think in my brain what's going on. There's a kids art show happening. We had to change the date. I think it's happening on the 17th. I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be. You guys should come to that because I feel like it'll make the kids really happy to know that there's like people who think they're cool and they're important. I'm actually trying to work on nothing's official, but I'm trying to create an environmental art competition. So if that happens, you should participate in that. $1,000 prize. But that's a maybe. A hoping.
We'll repost it for you too. Make sure you guys check out our page to keep updated as well.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something happening tomorrow night. There's like an after party, dance party thing for Shop Impossible here. There's so many things happening. I don't even know anymore. So that's all I can think of.
How can people keep up with you on social media to keep up with these events?
Follow us at Human Heart Studios on Instagram. We have YouTube, but it's like kind of inconsistent. We're trying. That's the best way. Instagram. You can follow me at Graceface Personal. I just changed my name. Can't get my old one back, so.
And you guys know if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out all the important content.
YouTuber.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
Smash the like button.
Smash that mother. Make sure you hit the like on the video.
Like, comment, subscribe.
It's gonna be so
Go to our Instagram, like the We Important Podcast,
Shop our
to get
merch.
all the We Important merch, videos, posts, all the good stuff. And subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Yeah, Patreon.
You already know. Keep it locked. We're important. We got a lot of cool shit coming up. I can't talk about it. I never do. Because I don't know yet.
And make sure you stay tuned. We got some We Important events hopefully coming up for you this
cool,
summer.
right?
Yeah.
You have fun?
Yeah.
Good.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate you,
Amen.
Absolutely. Can you give the audience, maybe younger you, the most important words to live by?
So that's just your little fortune
To
cookie
live
moment.
by.
You know,
Be yourself. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Yeah, because if you're a great person, that's great. If you're a fucked up person, be a fucked up person so everyone can know and not like you. You know what I mean?
Just be real.
Just be who you are.
Yeah.
We love it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're doing you.
Amen.
Straight up.
It's your thing.
You guys make sure always keep up with us. Thanks for watching Wee Wees. We always appreciate those little clicks, the likes, the comments. Even if it's hate speech, we love it.
Yeah. Comment what you hate the most about us below.
Stop fucking calling me John Jones on YouTube. I swear to God, the next nigga that do it, I'm coming to your house.
You that?
I'm coming to your house.
He's got like 3-4 comments about it.
Who's John Jones?
He's a UFC fighter
He's a
that's
fighter.
black.
He's a bald dude. He did
He's a
crack.
black ball dude.
Oh,
He did
damn.
coke. He's getting high on cocaine before he
Coke's
fights.
better than crack. That's okay.
That's for sure. But you fucking call me John Jones, you're gonna come to your fucking house. I'm gonna fucking drain your animals
UFC
over you
you.
in your sleep.
MMA you.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was a little graphic.
Y'all are horrible.
Ugh.
Drain them how? I'll keep them alive.
Gross.
I just don't like you saying training them.
Yeah, you get me.
He said he didn't like it.
All right, guys, close this out. You get one more. First of all, thank you.
Where you been, darling, darling? Where you been, darling, darling? Where you been, darling? We've been holding this moment for you. Where you been, darling, darling? Where you been, darling, darling? Where you been, darling? We've been holding this moment for you. I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams would come true. I told you your dreams